Good morning, students. Today we are going to begin with Act 2, Scene 2, drama portion, The Merchant of Venice, Act 2, Scene 2. So let us begin with Act 2, Scene 2. Let's see the introduction part of it. The scene has 3 sections. This particular scene is having 3 sections. In the first, we have Launcelot Gobbo teases his father by pretending to be dead. So that is the first part of it. Launcelot Gobbo, who was working as a servant at Shylock's place, right? That is Launcelot Gobbo, teases his father by pretending to be dead. Launcelot thinks of leaving Shylock's service. So this is another thing what you're seeing over here, showing his racial prejudice and having false expectations about Bassanio's wealth. His disloyalty and attitude to his father can be compared to that of Jessica to Shylock. So later on, what happens with Jessica and Shylock, the same disloyalty is shown over here by Launcelot to his father. This is what you can see. In the second section, Launcelot meets Bassanio and joins his service. So this is what is happening. First session, you are seeing Launcelot is deciding over here to leave Shylock's job. He was working as a servant at Shylock's place, so he is deciding to leave Shylock's job. Bassanio prepares for his trip to Belmont. Bassanio is getting prepared to his trip to Belmont. In the third section, we are seeing Gratiano requests Bassanio to allow him to go with him to Belmont. So third section of the story is letting us know that Gratiano asked Bassanio to allow him to join him, isn't it? To take him along with him, right? This is what he asked Bassanio. The scene deals with same important issues such as conscious loyalty of a servant to his master, false expectation, prejudice, relationship of children to parents, etc. So all these things you can see over here in this particular scene. So let us begin the scene. The scene is taking place in Venice. The scene is taking place in Venice, the street outside Shylock's house. Okay, there enter Launcelot Gobbo. Launcelot Gobbo is the servant of Shylock. So we are speaking about Launcelot Gobbo. Later on you will be seeing Launcelot's father entering. Okay, so Launcelot. So let us begin with Launcelot. The first dialogue is of Launcelot. Let us begin with it. Certainly my conscience will serve me to run from this Jew my master. The fiend is at my elbow and tempts me, saying to me, Gobbo Launcelot, Gobbo, good Launcelot, or good Gobbo, or good Launcelot Gobbo, use your legs, take the start, run away. My conscience says, no, take heed. Honest Launcelot, take heed. Honest Gobbo, or as aforesaid, honest Launcelot Gobbo, do not run. Scorn running with thy heels. Well, the most courageous fiend bids me pack. Why, says the fiend. Away, says the fiend. For the heavens rouse up a brave mind, says the fiend, and run. Well, my conscience hanging about the neck of my heart says very wisely to me, my honest friend Launcelot, being an honest man's son, or rather an honest woman's son. Well, my conscience say, Launcelot, budge not. Budge, says the fiend. Budge not, says my conscience. Conscience say, I you counsel well. Fiend say, I you counsel well. To be ruled by my conscience, I should stay with the Jew, my master, who, God bless the mark, is a kind of devil, and to run away from the Jew. I should be ruled by the fiend, who, saving your reverence, is the devil himself. Certainly the Jew is the very devil incarnation, and in my conscience is but a kind of hard conscience to offer to counsel me to stay with the Jew. The friend gives the more friendly counsel, I will run. Fiend, my heels are at your commandment, I will run. So there enters old Gobbo with a basket. So this is something like this. Certainly my conscience will serve me to run from this Jew, my master. My conscience, my inner self is permitting me to run away from this Jew, from Shylock. This is what Launcelot is. So this is a conflict of his inner self. Whose inner self? Launcelot Gobbo's inner self. A conflict between his inner self. That is what, with his inner self and the devil. Okay, so we say no, there is devil's mind in a person. So something like that is happening over here. So so a positive thought, a negative thought arises in his mind. So it's a conflict between the positive and the negative thought. That is what you can see throughout in this particular dialogue of Lancelot. The fiend is at my elbow and tempts me. So who is tempting fiend? Fiend is the devil. Devil is tempting Lancelot to leave the job and run away from that place. Leave the job of Shylock. Fiend is at my elbow. So the devil is at the elbow, he says. And the devil is going on tempting him to leave the job. So this is a sort of temptation what is shown. Now what temptation I will tell you later. Saying to me, Gobo Lancelot, Gobo, good Lancelot, or good Gobo, or good Lancelot, Gobo, use your legs, take the start, run away. So this is what the devil is telling him. Hurry up, calling him. So calling him, addressing him very nicely, Gobo, Lancelot, Gobo, good Lancelot, or good Gobo, or good Lancelot, Gobo, right? So like this, the devil is encouraging him, okay? So this type of reinforcement is given by the devil. Devil is encouraging all the more to Lancelot to run away. So hurry up, he's saying, the devil is saying, hurry up, run away, he says. My conscience is no, take heed, honest Lancelot, take heed. But the conscious, the inner self, the inner mind of Lancelot is telling him not to run. No, take heed. So take care, he says, is giving the conscious mind, the inner self is warning him to take care. Honest Lancelot, take care, honest Gobo, or as foresaid, honest Lancelot Gobo, or as said before, it says, or as said before, honest Lancelot Gobo, do not run, don't run, scorn running with thy heels. So he's saying, be scornful, okay, don't run, to stop. This is what inner self is reminding him. Well, the most courageous fiend bids me pack. Why, says the fiend, okay, most courageous, but the devil, okay, the devil says, bids me pack. Devil says, be gone. Pack in the sense, be gone. Start running. This is what the devil is telling. Why, says the fiend. Okay, so through the road, go, says the. So it says, why, says the fiend. Go, says the fiend. Fiend is telling to go. This is what the devil is saying. Fine. Go away. This is what says the fiend, for the heavens rouse up a brave mind, says the fiend. Okay, so says the fiend is saying, go, don't stop, go, don't stay here with Shylock, go away, for the heavens rouse up, heavens have awakened. This is what it is saying, awaken, right? Rouse up means awaken, a brave mind, says the fiend, and run. Well, my conscience hanging about the neck of my heart. Conscience is on his neck of his heart, telling him not to go, whereas the fiend devil is forcing him, encouraging him all the more to leave Shylock's place and get rid of the job of Shylock, as don't work with Shylock. This is what the fiend, the devil, is telling him again and again. Says very wisely to me. So the conscious self is telling very wisely. So here you can understand the contemporary Christian struggle, whether to go for it or not, is seen through this character Lancelot over here. And this character of Lancelot is used by Shakespeare in this particular concept to make a comic scene, right? A comic. So it's creating a comic scene here as well as in the next scene wherein you are seeing the meeting of Lancelot Gobbo with his father Gobbo. There also you can see a comic relief as such. Okay, a comic relief is shown through these characters, right? Why it is shown? Just to come out of the serious matter of the bond and all what we had seen in the previous scene. The previous scene in the sense, not the scene of Act 2, Scene 1, but the previous scene, right? Before the scene before that. So in that we had seen the serious matter of the bond and all, wherein Antonio had to sign the bond with Shylock. So to get a relief of that concept, this has been introduced by Shakespeare in this drama to give a relief to the audience, right? So that is what you can see through this character. For that only it's used over here. Then, so my honest friend Lancelot being an honest man's son, or rather an honest woman's son, well, my conscience say, Lancelot, budge not. So you are an honest person. This is what the conscience is telling him. Conscience is reminding him, you are an honest person by yourself, Lancelot. If not, at least you are an honest person's son. Your father is an honest person, or not your mother. So that is what is being shown. So Lancelot Gobbo is a son of honest mother, honest father. That is what is focused over here by the conscious. He is the he is the son of a good father, or is the son of a good mother, at least a son of a good mother. So he should not run away, should not leave the job of Shylock and run away like this. This is what his conscious mind is reminding him every now and then. So he should stay back, he should work as he should be dedicated towards his master. That is what is being told over here, right? You count. Okay, Budge says the end, Budge not says my conscience. So the devil is asking him to move, and conscious mind is telling him not to move, to stay back. Conscious say, you counsel well. Fiend say, you counsel well. So conscious mind is telling him, I am giving you good advice, whereas the devil says, I am giving you good advice, right? Both are saying that I am giving good advice. Now, whose is good advice? According to, if you see over here, according to this, the conscious is telling him, is giving the good advice over here, right? Devil is not. Never the devil gives good advice. So devil is giving a negative advice, and which he is following. That is what you can see in this particular scene. Right? Now, why is it so? He don't trust Shylock. He doesn't like Shylock because he feels that Shylock is a miser, and he feels that Shylock doesn't feed him enough. Right? That was the only reason why he is leaving the job of Shylock, and he wants to join whom? Leaving Shylock's job, whom he wants to join? Bassanio. Bassanio, being a Christian, he feels is a good man, and Shylock, being a Jew, is a devil type of a man. That is why he is being called as a devil's incarnation and all over here, right? That you can see in these lines. So with this type of an attitude in his mind, so again you can see the racial discrimination over here. That is what you can see, the discrimination. So that discrimination is shown over here. So this is what has been said. To be ruled by my conscience, I should stay with the Jew, my master. If I am going to obey, if I am going to listen to the conscience, then I have to stay with my master. I should not leave my master. That is, I should not leave Shylock. This is what he says. God bless the mark. So he's saying the expression over here, I may say so, right? He's a kind of devil. Who is a kind of devil? That is what I told you just now. He's speaking about Shylock is a kind of devil.